Hello, this is Mike Johnson. Take you on an inside and outside video tour of this really nice 2016 Ford Expedition with leather and navigation and the towing package and the twin turbo 3.5 V6. Unlike the older Expeditions that had a big old V8 that sucked gas and got 13 or 11 miles per gallon, this has the more fuel efficient V6, and this has navigation, gigantic 9-inch screen navigation with Apple Carplay and Android Auto. You see your floating screen right there in the dashboard. Leather seats. These aren't ordinary leather seats, these are brand new, just reupholstered. Most of the customers we talked to wanted leather. So this one has leather, navigation, giant screen backup camera, power adjustable pedals, so if you're short or you're tall you can adjust the pedals, power driver seat, towing package, so you can grab your big old travel trailer or boat, up to a 9,000 pound trailer, and you can tow it up to the mountains. Compare this with the Ford Explorer. The Ford Explorer can only tow a 2,500 pound trailer, where this can tow up to a 9,000 pound trailer. That's a big difference. And it has this 7-pin connector. It's got parking sonar sensors, so if you get close to objects it'll beep like a little Geiger counter, beep 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 beep, so you don't damage it. And this one is really clean. The black trim is black, the silver paint is glossy and shiny. This one only has the steel rims on it, but if you want custom nice 22-inch rims and tires, or 20-inch rims and tires, or I think these are 18-inch rims and tires, so they're actually pretty big. Nope, these are 17s. So if you want to go drive in the sand and off-road and you want a smoother ride, these give you a much smoother ride because there's more rubber between you and the road. So this has the smooth riding 17-inch rims. They're steel rims, so they're very strong and durable. But if you want custom rims, let us know. We recommend you check out the website called thetirerack.com. Here's a screenshot of it, and you can punch up 2016 Ford Expedition and try all different wheels combinations and different sizes, and then you can see if you like something better than what it has. But rims and tires can cost from a few $100s a piece to $1,000 a piece, so don't get too crazy unless you want to spend a lot of money. Or you can take that out of your next paycheck after the Expedition is paid off. So full-size spare tire underneath, very clean. Let's open up the cargo compartment to have a look inside. So it has a giant screen navigation system with wireless or wired Apple CarPlay. Giant floating screen came in this box. This is the original radio, which is upside down. You can have the original radio with the car just in case you ever have problems with it and you're like, I want the stock radio back in. You can put it in there. You have a carpeted rear cargo area for hauling your big cargo. This one even has a metal cage back here, prevent people from busting out and breaking in through the back window. It has an extra courtesy light right here, which is night vision red or white. Why would it have a light like this? Previous owner of this vehicle was San Diego County. So this was owned by the County of San Diego, not that crazy person that lives down the street from you. This was owned by a government agency. And as a government vehicle, they took really good care of it. They did the maintenance on it. That's why it's really clean, because the driver had a boss, and if they crashed it or scratched it, you got to go face the boss and explain what happened. What's wrong with you? Why did you crash your car? It's not like that crazy guy down the street or crazy lady across town. This does have tow hooks, but it is a 2-wheel drive. So if you go off-road somewhere and you see somebody in distress, you can tow them out of trouble with your tow hooks. It drives really nice. It has tinted windows and privacy glass. Has a roof rack. Let's take a look at the roof. There's really no dents on this. I don't see any dents. I'm looking for dents to point out, but there's no dents. There's no big scratches. There may be some light scratches, but there's no big scratches. It is the 3.5 liter twin turbo V6, which means it's really fast. It actually gets slightly better gas mileage than the Ford Explorer. So there's the gas mileage comparison between the Ford Explorer and the Expedition. So we're gonna pop the hood and look at the engine. How's the engine look on this vehicle? No, I had like 6 of these. I only have 2 left right now. These 2 just became available as of the end of October 2023. They were not previously available, not like this. Brand new stereo, brand new leather, V6 twin turbo, nice and clean under the hood. We have the capability to deliver. If you're in California and you want it delivered, we can do it. But if you're in Montana or Florida or Texas and you want it delivered, we can do it. We can deliver to Texas, we can deliver to Florida. Anywhere in the United States we can deliver. And if you're in Saudi Arabia, it's even possible to ship it, but it starts getting more expensive to go over the ocean on a ship, but it is possible. This one has the side step running boards. These are the Goodyear Eagle tires. There's a lot of tire tread on the tires. Fog lights, headlights. Take a good look. You don't need to buy tires, but if you want fancy wheels and tires to look impressive, you can do that. Again, go to the TireRack.com I showed you earlier. Check out what some options are online. So as a government vehicle, this one has the leather seats. Look at the back here. These back seats are actually vinyl, so they fold flat and go into the floor. It's a 5-passenger vehicle with full flat seats, and then you can lower it down to the floor like so, or put it back up. If you need a 3rd row seat, this is not the one for you because there's no 3rd row seat belt. This was ordered without a 3rd row seat, but it does have the rear air conditioner and dual air conditioner on the front, so 3 temperature zones. So the rear people can have their own temperature. Right front passenger can be a different temperature than the driver's seat, which is kind of nice. That's your air conditioning controls right there. That's the other angle. Now this floating screen, if you live in a high crime area, it is removable. There's a little button, you push 2 little buttons and the screen will come off. So you don't have to leave it in the car if you park in a dangerous area. Like if you're visiting San Francisco and you're worried somebody's gonna steal your stereo, just unclip it and take it with you. They say in San Francisco people leave their windows down so they don't get broken. So hopefully you don't live in a place like that. Very clean. This is not some stinky carpet. It doesn't smell like smoke. It's got cup holders here and there. So as we're going on a test drive, I'm going to remind you this has leather seats, but they are brand new. No previous owner ever sat on these nice leather seats that it has. They were professionally redone by Katzskin. That means they're not seat covers. They're remanufactured with leather. I have my iPhone in here It's connected to the navigation wirelessly, ending my route. Hey Siri, get directions to the Queen Mary.
Getting directions to the Queen Mary.
See how easy it is to navigate? You don't even need to pull over to put in a navigation destination. Hey Siri. Oh, well, I'm backing up. Here's your backup camera. This is a brand new backup camera. It has the original backup camera, which was in the mirror, but we added a second, bigger screen, high def backup camera.
I can't show the result to you while you're in the car.
Hey Siri, end navigation.
Ending navigation.
So this has a center console in it, which my phone is sitting in. 4 extra cup holders, plus there's cup holders, 4 more. There's 8 cup holders between the door and the center console, and I think there's more in the rear. Current odometer reading right now is 151,906 as of almost the end of October 2023. That's the odometer reading. There's your navigation. But see, Apple Carplay is pretty cool because there's additional features. You've got phone, music, maps, messages, Google Maps. Now, I have an iPhone connected, but if you don't have an iPhone, you can connect your Google Android operating system phone the same way. You can connect it wired, possibly wireless, but right now we're connected wirelessly, but there are 2 USB cords right there in the glove box if you want to plug in your phone and have it charging at the same time. This one from the factory didn't have the USB ports, but we added those 2 USB ports to power your devices. And so if I go here to iHeartRadio, I can play some audio that's not copyright necessarily, but that's talk radio. The party from 6 to 8, then afterwards. But we don't want to get a copyright strike on YouTube, so that's why we're not blasting music. But it actually sounds really nice on this big screen stereo. So you've got different answer the call when the call comes in. So we're gonna try again. Hey Siri, get directions to Disneyland. There you go. See how easy that is? And if I don't press go, it does it automatically. It would take us 1 hour to get to Disneyland, but we're not going to do that today. We have excellent visibility. Because this is an expedition, not an explorer, it's much bigger. There's like more than double, even 3 times the interior cargo space of an explorer. Better visibility because you sit up a little bit higher, so you can look over the traffic. Even if you have an explorer in front of you, you can see over the top of it to see the traffic up ahead because you're in a bigger vehicle. Ford Expedition was the #1 selling vehicle in the United States starting in 2008. Or actually 98. Before that, they had the OJ Broncos. So Ford has been making big SUVs for a long time. Hey, let's make a U-turn. We don't want to make the video too long. I'll just give you a quick demonstration. Going straight, hands off. It has excellent acceleration. So we're going to stop at the stop sign. You can get your little stopwatch out and see if it's fast or not. As long as nobody else is going here. And then go through the intersection and then hit the turbo. Nice acceleration. We didn't want to do a 0 to 60 because there's houses around and stuff like that, but It's a good accelerating vehicle, has a lot of power because it's a twin turbo V6. Before, if you wanted a twin turbo V6, you might have to buy a Maserati or something like that. But the Ford Expedition figured out how to get better gas mileage and great performance. Why two turbos? Because there's less lag for the turbos to build up their compression to keep you going fast. So that's why two turbos on the EcoBoost. But if you drive it mellow and chill, you can get pretty good gas mileage. You won't get both extreme performance and great gas mileage. You can get one or the other, but you have enough power and load handling capability to tow your trailer on your family vacation, tow a boat, cargo trailer, work trailer, RV trailer. You can tow the trailer. Well maintained, owned by the San Diego County government agency of San Diego County. They took care of it. Driven by responsible adults. Nothing's leaking on the ground from this vehicle. Everything is tight, it doesn't squeak, it doesn't rattle. I'm actually quite pleased with it. We took it to go pick up and drop off my family at the airport in it, and they were comfortable in it. These seats are really comfortable. For the price you would pay to get a brand new SUV these days, could be $70,000 for a brand new SUV with leather seats. Don't spend that kind of money. Buy this one. It should be able to provide you years of reliable service. Here's another cool trick. It's got double visors, so sometimes the sun is over here, these telescope out. Sometimes the sun is over here. Both sides have double visors. This little gizmo right here, that is for your trailer brakes. So if you're towing a trailer and it's a trailer with electric brakes, you can apply the brakes by pushing this without applying the brakes on the truck. So like, let's say you're getting ready to go, the family RV trailer is behind you, or your giant boat, and it has electric brakes, and you want to make sure the brakes are working on the trailer before you go across the mountains. You can push this, and if the brakes are working, it'll keep the vehicle from rolling forward. You'll see the tires drag on the ground. And the little plus and minus is an adjustment to calibrate so that when you're driving, the brakes apply strong but not too strong that your trailer might jackknife or something like that. So that's what these adjustments are, and this is from the factory from Ford. It's pretty cool setup right there. That's, if you ever tow a trailer, that's extremely useful. You used to have to buy the truck and take it to a shop and have a guy put it in, and hopefully they wired up right. Nope, this is from the Ford factory. Oh look, there's more cup holders, by the way, in the dash, in addition to the ones in the center console. So this Ford Explorer Expedition also has the keyless entry. There's 3 keys with keyless entry, remote control, and alarm. See if it's still available. Go to my website, mybestcar.com. Now, are you watching this video on your phone? Why are you watching on your phone? Don't do that. Go find your biggest TV in your living room and open up on your TV the YouTube app. Go on YouTube and find the search button, or on your computer screen, and search for my YouTube channel, which is spelled the same, mybestcar.com. The only difference on YouTube channel does not have the dot. Now, if you're paying for the vehicle, your check is paid to the order of a buyer's choice. We are a licensed California dealership, licensed and bonded, and we are also a DMV BPA authorized business partner of the DMV. 2 separate things. So we can handle your registration in California. We can issue temporary license plates. Mentioning the license plates, there's no past due, late fees, penalties, or back registration on it because it was a government vehicle, so it had exempt license plates. That's a big problem in California. Sometimes you go buy a car and find out they hadn't paid the registration for 2 years. That's not the case with this because it's a government plate. It's just like if you bought a new one, you pay for your tag up front, so you get your new next year tag when you buy the car, valid for a full year at the time of purchase. My name is Mike Johnson. Thank you for watching. If you have questions and the vehicle's available, give me a call, 951-681-2101. Thank you.